Hey YouTube, Mark Coffman here, and today I have the Carter Trinity. Now this is one that I was very curious about, and when I saw it for $35, I just could not pass it up. I am aware that the original Carter Trinity did not have a flipper tab, and that would have been nice on this because then that whole finger choil would have been a usable one. But this doesn't really bother me. I feel a little cramped, but it's still usable, and I like the blade shape. But this here is a titanium frame lock for $35 coming out of Taiwan. I mean, 35 bucks for a titanium frame lock is pretty incredible. Now, the only thing I don't like about this knife is the detent is stupid strong. The detent ball actually goes all the way into the knife stock here. So when it comes to closing this knife, your detent ball is all the way into the knife stock there. Like, it disappears. So you really have a strong detent on this, but what really hinders it is you don't have a lot of finger space back here. So if you're going to open it, you kind of have to hold it back here and hold on to the pocket clip. Once you do that, you can open it no problem. But this thing is buttery smooth. I mean, that is really where it gets its redemption. It is so smooth. Nothing. I didn't do anything to this thing, and you can see that the detent on this is so good. I just lightly touch it and it just flies out. I mean, it's strong, but you can hear it. You can hear that detent. You can hear almost a double click. And it's very, very nice. I'm just really impressed with this knife. Now, granted, that detent ball might not have to be that deep into the blade, but I don't mind it. I've actually grown to actually like the sound. It's really, really nice. Very nice mechanical sound. Now, one thing I wish on this knife is that it had a little bit of jimping on the flipper tab. Flipper tab needs just a little bit on here because sometimes I can fail it. Now let's get to the blade. This blade is Aus 8 steel. Nothing wrong with that. I actually prefer it because it's going to strop up easy. But look at this nice Spanto or Tanto, or I mean, like, I don't even know what to call this. It's almost like a spear point Tanto harpoon almost. I mean, it is killer, and it is ground very well. Look at the edges on this thing. The edges are all even, all very crisp, and this thing came out razor sharp. I was able to shave my arm hairs off, no problem. The billboarding on the blade's a little much, but it's not too bad for this kind of knife. I mean, I'm not expecting perfection, but imagine if this thing had a titanium matching side. I would have loved to see a titanium matching side. Now the clip, nothing special. It's rather thin. You're going to have about that much material sticking out of your pocket, but personally I don't mind that because that gives you something to hold on to. And as for lanyard holes, well, you don't have one. So this knife for me is a great little compact carry. Now, how does it compare to a few other knives? Well, here is a Chris Reeve large in Cosi. You can see there it is rather small. And then here's a Benchmade 940. And then over here is another one, and this is the Civivi Elementum. So you can see there the Civivi Elementum's about the same size as the Carter, Carter Trinity. And to be honest, it almost has the same handle area. So, I mean, you really are going to have about the same experience here, but to be honest, I think the Carter's a little more comfortable. So that is how it compares to a few other knives. Now, this knife here is still $35 when I last looked, and there is a question here. Should you buy it? I think you should. I mean, for a titanium frame lock, this is very, very nice. And considering how much a custom Trinity is, well, this is probably as close as you're going to get to a design like this. So till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.